Young player, if she feel you, she can't hear you. Let's get into it. You did.
Everybody wanna know, Mr.O, where you been? What you got going on? I'm just living. I'm just trying to get rich, nigga. I'm just trying to get rich, nigga. I'm just trying to get rich.
Back at it again. It's Mr.O, and I'm just living. You dig. Today I want to talk about the art of communication. I see in today's time right now we're in a weird place. We have women arguing to the teeth with men, and men losing their emotions, arguing back with women. It escalates to the point where you have women losing their character. You have women trying to talk to men in ways that men wouldn't talk to men. And it only escalates the emotion. And for a man to engage with a woman like this and lose his emotions, it comes off real soft. I understand why a woman would get emotional. If you're in her life, if y'all are trying to have a conversation and she's in your life, she's going to be emotional when there's a misunderstanding. Even in these topics we have and where people don't really know each other too well, the offense is omnipresent. The way you say something matters. The art of communication. I'm trying to deliver a message, and I want the person that I'm talking to receive the message. So how do you do that? You have to make things presentable in a way that the message is receivable. And men and women just see life differently. We communicate with one another differently. We don't have the same views on any particular situation. And how you transfer what you're trying to say matters. Sometimes people hear words that quote unquote trigger them. Their ears shut off. They don't hear anything after that. And then it just gets to a place of disrespect where no one's talking, no one hears the next, and all the people that are watching are just hearing the offensive language, the insults, the jabs, the slights. And none of us moving the conversation forward. It's just noise. Y'all just talking. Woman, you look like a man who has lost his emotions. And sir, you look like a woman who isn't in control of hers. And at the end of the day, we're trying to relay a message. Say for instance, man, let's paint a scenario. Let's give an example. You have a woman that's in your life, that's entrusted you with her life. And you don't answer your phone. Let's say you come in at a weird hour, let's say 4 a.m. You haven't answered the phone all night. I expect a woman in that situation to be upset and her emotions to be a little confused. As soon as you hit that door, as a man, you need to know you need to be ready to mentally respond to this woman's emotion and not meet emotion with emotion, because if you do that, there's no communication. You need to understand that that woman is rightfully so emotional because she's entrusted you with a life and you left her in a vulnerable state where she didn't know if you were okay or if she was going to be okay. So in those instances, I can understand the emotions of a woman because we need these emotions. They're not all negative. But how you manage a woman's emotions matters, because it's your responsibility as a man to manage this woman's emotions. You need to understand in these moments that she's looking for you to sympathize with how she feels about the situation. She's looking for you to sympathize with how she feels about this particular situation that you left her in and you created. She's also looking for you to take accountability for what you did and how what you did made her feel. So you got to understand, you can't communicate unless you've taken accountability first. I want to say it again. There's no communication without accountability first. Once you've done those two things, now she's looking for you to solve the problem. She's ready to hear what you have to say. Imagine walking in the door at 4 in the morning. Your woman has no idea where you've been. You hadn't answered the phone. There's two ways you can handle this. When you walk through that door and she says, "Where have you been?" You don't return and say, "I'm the man. This is my house. I do what I want." At this point, no more communication is going to be done. At this point, the communication is over. Now she's upset. She's going to come back with some things and insults. Her insults are only to inflict pain that she can't physically do, and all she has is her words. And when you lose your emotions and argue back with her, now furniture's getting rearranged. But how about this? Baby, I understand why you're upset. You've entrusted me with your life, and I didn't answer my phone. It doesn't matter that the battery died. All that matters is you couldn't get in touch with me. And because of my actions, I've made you feel this way. Here's what I'll do so that this never happens again. Because you know that this isn't part of my pattern of behavior. So we're gonna put these measures into place so that these things never happen again. Backup battery, second phone, another phone to call, my whereabouts. Times to check in and let you know that I'm safe. Our own line of communication. This is the difference between furniture being moved around and you're actually enjoying the night having sex. Now she's ready to stay in her femininity and do what her gifts allow her to do. Disarm you. You're gonna have a good night. Communication is about transferring a message and the person that you're talking to receive it in order to get the outcome and get shit done. Life is simple. We just make this shit hard. I'm Mr. O, and I'm just living. You did. Keep rocking with me. YouTube, I appreciate you rocking with me. I'm gonna continue to make this content on lifestyle, life, fashion, women, and game. But I need your help. Subscribe to the channel, and while you're there, hit that notification button so you don't miss a thing. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, just living is a lifestyle. It's more than a brand. When you start your day, do you tell yourself, one day or day one? Today is the perfect day to start just living. I'm Mr. O. You did. Keep rocking with me. Join us live for a player's perspective. You did.
I'm going bright lights in the city, got me thinking about more money. OG told me it's no money like more money.
What's the word? What's the word? I appreciate y'all coming hanging out with us. I'm Mr. O.
Half checking in.
And I'm just living.
Hustle, motherfucker.
You did.
You know, I believe that if you told men that they could be honest and still find a woman that will love them, support them, and represent them without giving her this fantasy that that's the only woman that you will ever have eyes for the rest of your life, I feel like most men wouldn't even try to attempt monogamy.
Subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe, man. And I see y'all in the comment section, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with us.
We're definitely gonna have a better show for y'all come the new year.